So quite often we want to say that, it's been quite a while since we've done something, time has passed. And this text is really good for vocabulary to describe that. So let's have a look what we've got here. So it's called Le temps passe. So time passes. Right, let's have a read through. So Adrien, dis donc, ça fait des lustres que je ne t'avais pas vu. Qu'est-ce que tu deviens? Il a dû s'en passer des choses depuis qu'on s'est parlé la dernière fois. So obviously Adrian is the name. Dis donc is a great way to express a little bit of surprise. Wow, dis donc. So, someone's telling you a surprising story, just sort of like replying with dis donc. C'est intéressant, ça. It's a really good one. Now, this is great. Ça fait des lustres que. It's been many moons, really. It means many moons. The lustre bit refers to moons. But if you want to talk about it's been a long while, then it's ça fait. Ça fait un moment. Ça fait des lustres. Really useful because people quite often want to use il y a, but actually it's ça fait. Que je t'avais pas vu, that I haven't seen you. Qu'est-ce que tu deviens? What's become of you? So that's venir with a little prefix of a de in front of it, to become. Il a dû s'en passer des choses depuis qu'on s'est parlé la dernière fois. There must have been loads of stuff that's happened since the last time that we spoke, la dernière fois, last time. Oui, de l'eau a coulé sous les ponts. Pour faire bref, après diverses péripéties sentimentales et professionnelles que je te passe, je suis partie m'installer aux États-Unis pendant 4 ans. Me voici de retour de San Francisco. Yes, so a lot of water has flowed under the bridges. So water under the bridge. And to be brief, that's nice. Pour faire bref, nice little introduction. Those kind of connecting kind of phrases make you sound more fluent. Après diverses péripéties, I don't like that word. That means adventures. After various adventures, sentimental, emotional. Sentimental would normally be referring to something romantic. And professional, that I'm not going to tell you about, I'm going to pass over. I went and settled myself in America for 4 years. And here I am, me voici de retour. Here I am, back from San Francisco. Tu peux me dire en un mot ce qui s'est passé tout de même? You could tell me in one word what actually happened all the same. So they don't actually mean in one word, but you could give me an overview, you could just quickly run through. En vérité, c'est une longue histoire et je vais pas entrer dans les détails, sans compter que j'ai eu aussi quelques déboires sentimentaux. So in truth, to be honest, if you like, it's a long story and I'm not going to enter into the details. Without counting the fact that I also had some unsettling problems, sentimental problems. So something romantic went wrong by the sounds of things. En résumé, ta vie a été palpitante, si je lis entre les lignes. So if I sum it up, en résumé, another nice way of sort of like starting. So en vérité, you've got some nice ways of starting sentences here. Pour faire bref, en vérité, en résumé. Your life was, heart beating. How would you say that? If I read between the lines, literally the same as English, if I read between the lines. Okay, some more ways of talking about time passing. So, il s'en passe de belles. That's an expression and it means, well, some crazy stuff goes on here. Or, who would have imagined that kind of meaning to it? Qu'est-ce que j'apprends? Il paraît que Flo a quitté la société pour partir s'installer à la campagne. Oh, il s'en passe de belles ici. Hein? Moi qui croyais qu'elle était dévorée d'ambition et que ne pensait qu'à sa carrière. What if I just found out? What am I hearing? Yes, so this is what if I just found out? What have I just learned? Apprendre is to learn. Il paraît que, that's a good phrase. Il paraît que, apparently it means. And then it's followed by indicative for those people who know what that means. You don't necessarily need to know what that means. But il paraît que Flo a quitté la société. So has left the organization, the company, to go and s'installer again, to settle in the countryside. Gosh, some stuff goes on here, that kind of meaning it has. Me, who thought that she was devoured by ambition and that she only thought about her career. I'm just going to point this out. Elle ne pensait que, that's not a negative. Ne and que around the verb means only. Que veux-tu? Les relations avec l'équipe se sont détériorées et cela devenait intenable, sans compter les retards que cela entraînait dans les projets. Hein? Que veux-tu means, it literally means what do you want? So it's kind of like what do you expect kind of thing. Or what do you want me to do sometimes it means as well. The relationships in the team have deteriorated and that became untenable without counting the lateness that was trailing through the projects. À ce point-là, c'est un enfer que tu me décris là. Oh, was it as bad as that? So à ce point-là means as bad as that. Now we would think, oh, you know, we'd be thinking mauvais and all that sort of thing, but actually it's a completely different phrase. À ce point-là, c'est un enfer. That's a hellish situation that you're describing to me there. That's a there with an accent over the A means there. Tu peux le dire, you're right. So you can say tu as raison, mais tu peux le dire means you're right. You know, that's what I'm telling you. Ça faisait belle lurette que tout le monde était à bout. Ça, so we can say ça fait. We can put that into the imparfait or any tense really. So ça fait. So belle lurette is a bit like the lustre one that we just had up at the beginning of this article. And it means it's been many moons that everybody has been at the end of their tether. All right, let's just have a look at some of the vocabulary in here since we've got it. So, so this is good for commenting on news. So this is sort of like the little interjections that you can have as well, or starting your own sentences. So, pour faire bref, en un mot, en résumé. So to be brief, they all really mean to be brief, and en résumé means sort of like, you know, summary really. Je ne vais pas entrer dans les détails. I'm not going into the details. Sans compter que. So without counting that. Without counting. So if you don't even think about such and such. Tu peux le dire. Vous pouvez le dire. It equals it's true. That's true. That's quite nice. Rather than always sort of like saying oui or non and not finding a way to sort of like respond with some kind of expression. That's sort of like giving a real sort of like validation to the person if he's using those phrases. À ce point-là, as bad as that. Que je te veux passe, I'm not going to go into, I'm going to pass over. And then que veux-tu, or what do you want, is sort of like, well, what do you expect? Kind of thing. And then these are nice, manière de dire. So, and you can notice that we've got familier and things like that here. So if it says familier, this is just sort of like in normal spoken French, really. So, de l'eau a coulé sous les ponts, so water has gone under the bridge. Il s'en est passé des choses. Well, that's more sort of like, wow, some stuff's gone on. I suppose similar meaning. Ça fait belle lurette, des lustres que, it's been a long time. Lovely little expressions they are. Me voici de retour, here I am, back from. Après diverses péripéties, after several various adventures, j'ai eu quelques déboires. This is always in the plural, that's good to know, like holidays are always in the plural. So, épreuve, challenges, obstacles, things to go over. Épreuve, that's a great word as well. C'est une longue histoire, it's a long story. Qu'est-ce que j'apprends? What's this about? What am I learning here? Ils s'en passent de belles. Oh gosh, you know, the stuff that goes on here. Il paraît que, la rue me dit que. So apparently, il paraît que, or nicely said here actually, rumor has it. Rumor has it. So lots and lots of vocabulary in there on the same theme. Perhaps you'll remember 1 or 2 of them and have a go and say them in your class. Très bien. Ben merci beaucoup et très bon week-end. Merci. Au revoir. Merci.